All right, let's do something different today for our midsection. My ball is just starting right down here in front of me. I'm going to put my hands on the ball, get a slight bend in my knees. My feet are just slightly more than hip width apart. And I am going to inhale, look back at my spine, arch my back, pulling my navel into my chest. I'm going to exhale, bend in my knee, I'm looking up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And I'm going to take my ball, I'm going to turn it up on its end. I'm going to put my hands on the ball. I'm going to bring my feet a little wider apart. I got to bend in my knee. And again, I'm going to inhale, pulling my navel in. I'm looking all the way back. And I'm going to exhale, and I'm going to push my pelvis back, my sit bones back. I'm looking up. And a little quicker now. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, exhale. I'm going to release. I'm going to take and I'm going to push the ball away with my right hand, and I'm going to bring that left hand back. I got a slight bend in my right knee, looking back at that opposite arm, pushing the ball away. Release. I'm going to switch sides. So my arm that comes forward, I'm going to bend that knee. I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale. I'm going to push it forward, dropping down. Turning. I'm looking away. I'm looking past the shoulder. Release. Again. Hand comes forward. That knee bends. I'm going to inhale. Exhale. I'm pushing it away. I'm getting into my lats. And then I turn and I get a little more into that shoulder, bringing it up, get a little spinal twist in there. Release, other side, inhale. Exhale, push it away. Turn, look. Release. This time I'm going to bring that arm up. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, bend the knee, extend the arm. I'm going to turn and I'm going to look up. Release, bringing it back. Switch hands, inhale, exhale, bringing it down, transverse abdominals engaged. Pushing that ball away, I'm turning and I'm looking, I'm opening the chest. We're getting the lats, the obliques, the spine. This feels amazing. And slowly bringing it up. I'm gonna do a couple cows, cat-cow to neutralize. And release. And now I'm just going to I'm going to come to the side, and I'm going to get a little bend in my leg again. My feet are slightly more than hip width apart. I'm going to inhale, arm up, exhale. I'm going to push the ball to the side. I'm going to push my hip to the side. I'm going to stay square to center, and I'm just going to lean over. Inhale, exhale, turn my shoulders down. Inhale up. Exhale, turn my shoulders down and up. And bringing it up. This time I'm going to inhale up. Exhale, drop this hand through, turning, looking back. Bring it up. Inhale. Exhale, turn, twist, dropping that hand down. And release. I'm taking it to the other side. My feet are slightly wider than hips. I got a nice bend in my knees. I'm going to inhale. Exhale, I'm going to start to push over. So I'm shifting the hips, the ribs. I'm creating space all on this side. Leaning, stretching, leaning. I'm going to bring this the top shoulder back, opening up the chest, leaning, bringing this hip over, turning, looking, and up. Creating space on that side, turning my shoulders down. Inhale up, and exhale down. I'm gonna come out of it, take a neutralizing inhale. Exhale, I'm gonna push away. Bring this arm, I'm gonna thread through, coming through those rhomboids now. Inhale up. Nice bend in the knee. My ball is my balance. Inhale up. And exhale, push it away. And release. Let's get a little bit of some glute stretches. So let's just take it into like a rolling, like a pigeon. So if you're a beginner, maybe you just want to bring your foot here and lean into the ball. I'm gonna make sure that this back foot is nice and straight. So I'm gonna lean in, coming down. I can look a little left and right. If you're getting enough stretch, you can stay there. If not, you can take this into a little bit more of an advanced move. Do not do this if you are not advanced, but if you are advanced, you can come up like this. Again, I'm straight behind, I'm up. This is getting this whole entire hip region. If you have any range of motion, any knee issues, you're not going to be able to do this at a 90. You would want to keep it in. So it's always within your limits. Right here is an incredible hip rotator stretch right through. I'll show you when I switch sides. So always stay at your level. There's modifications under hashtag FasciaYoga modifications. And I'm gonna bring it down and roll it up. Bringing it down. Well, this feels wonderful. I'm just gonna lay back into it. I'm gonna bring my hands down to stabilize. I'm just gonna get some gentle shifting back and forth. And I am going to release. I'm gonna come out of it, and I'm gonna bring my other one on top. Remember, if you're a beginner, you might be right here. This might be a stretch. A stretch is whatever stretches your body. Wherever you're at today and whatever your body needs today. We're never in pain. We're using our breath to calm the nervous system, to encourage the fascia and the muscle to stretch. So inhale, exhale, you can bring it forward, coming down. Check to make sure that back leg is straight back behind you, nice and straight, keeping the hips square. I can bring it down. It's common to have one side more flexible than the other. Anyone needing more stretch, any of the yoga instructors out there, anyone that does this a lot, you can bring it up to enhance the stretch, bringing it square across your body, okay? Of course, if you have any knee considerations, you will not be doing this. But for any of the flexies out there, this is a great stretch, and then you can drop it in. Getting a little bit of movement. Bringing it up. I'm using my hands to traction to push that ball away. This ball is so nice to traction with. It just grips right there. And if I was on the floor, I would not be able to traction. I'm just tractioning right inside of that hip joint. It's great. Love this ball. See the movement? I'm able to get on my leg. And I'm just gently, very gently, just gonna come out of that. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay on my back and do a spinal rotation on my back. I'm gonna use the ball. I'm gonna put the ball right out at a diagonal, and I'm going to put my foot, catch my foot on the ball. I'm gonna bring my hands out into a T. I'm gonna inhale On the exhale, I'm gonna rotate at the hips. I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna extend that leg. I'm gonna look back at the left hand. And if I want some movement, I can just bend and straighten at the knee. I wanna try to keep my shoulder blades down. I wanna look away and create space in this hip. Getting a low back spinal rotation. Release, I'm just gonna take the ball, I'm gonna flip it so it's at my other side. I can just move my body a little bit. I can put my leg on the top. Hands are still out in a T. I'm gonna look the opposite direction. I'm gonna inhale. On the exhale, I'm gonna get that spinal rotation. So we're getting all the way through this low back and through these glutes. If I have my leg down straight and low, we're getting down lower here. If I have it up high, if you take it into a bend, you keep it more into the top, into that QL low back. So I can like to use this ball and bend and straighten. Get gentle movement, trying to keep my shoulder blades down, looking away and breathing. And just as a finale, I'm just gonna take it into a little bit of a happy baby. So pick your level. If you're a beginner, you might be right here. I can bring it up, I can bring it out. I can change my hand position. And if you're advanced and you go to inversions in the plow, you can go ahead and bring it on up. And I can straighten it out. This is, again, for very flexible people. You're gonna stay at your level, anywhere your level is at, whatever you need to stretch. Yep. So for me, down here, this is, I'm just too flexible. I have a lifetime of stretching, so I need, this ball really helps me get into some traction into my spine and low back. And you always, anytime you're stretching, you always want to move very gentle, very slow, very methodic. Nothing that would cause you harm ever. This is always comfortable, stretching comfortably, inhaling and exhaling. All right. Should be relaxing. If you ever want it invigorating, you just pick up the pace. This feels really good, just doing these little circles. All right, have a great day.